I want to talk about. I don't know if you saw the film that I sent you that she worked on, the Razzle.
So dope.
Razzle My Berries. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Or is it just Razzle?
It's called Razzle My Berries.
I want to talk about how that project got started and when your involvement in it was.
Okay.
Because we watched it and we're very, very impressed. It was a very well done film, from not even just like the acting in it, but like the shooting of it, the editing, the music. Like it seems like something that would have cost at least in the low tens of thousands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one thing too, real quick, that it's not out to the public, right?
It's not out to the public because it's doing its like festival run right now. Okay. So it will eventually be like uploaded publicly, but
I don't want to talk too much.
Oh yeah,
about
I was gonna say,
story.
are we allowed to talk about it?
No, we can talk about it.
I was like, we gotta cut that out.
I really liked it.
We talk about all of it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, walk me through the process of how it came together.
Well, I think so. Director is Heather Rodis. That's my best friend. I mean, the other half to my coconut meat, and she, we started playing around with like this story of, she knew that she wanted it to be an era piece. She knew that she wanted it to be in the 1950s, and we knew that we wanted a monster, and then it was like trying to figure out what the monster was, what it like represented, and for both of us, I think it can mean whatever you want it to mean, but it was about cruelty, and like in the sense of like animal cruelty, and also the beauty standards of like, traditional beauty standards and what you're supposed to be like and what you're supposed to, buy into literally.
Right.
So that's what we started with. And then we just started like writing things down. And then our friend Andrea Walter, she's also a screenwriter and a director. She came in and she wrote a script, and then we both like adjusted it. So it went through like a lot of changes. And then eventually, after like draft 6 or whatever, we were like, well, we don't really have that much time. Like, we just have to run with this script and go with it and start pre-production because things were happening very quickly. And so we started to, kind of like think of locations. We walked into Atomic Style Lounge in downtown Las Vegas, and it was like perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I haven't been there.
I haven't been there since the meeting.
What's a salon, right? Salon?
It's a salon. Yeah, they do like.
It's fully operational. It's a real.
Totally fully operational.
But it's 50s style, right?
Yeah, it's 50s style salon.
See, and that's so key, is using a location that you. I don't know if you guys have to do much to it, but like, because when I watch it as a fan or as like a viewer, like I'm looking, they built this whole set. Like that's what I think of, like you guys built this whole set specifically, but that already existed. So using the locations that you have access to that can work exactly with what you're doing is
Yeah, that's key. I mean, that's like key to not spending as much money. And that's also key to like, not spending as much time. It was like we only put a few things in the shop, like the all the beauty products and all of the like advertisement and stuff like that, which our graphic designer mate, Brooke Aradis, she's Heather's sister, actually. So she created like the labels and all the stuff, and that was the only thing really that changed. We moved a bunch of stuff out of the salon so that we could like make space for everybody, but it looks just like that.
Dang.
Yeah.
What would you say was the most challenging part that you did not see coming about putting that together?
The film or the set?
The film itself.
It actually wasn't challenging, to be honest with you. It was like very fun. Like that's the whole thing about us. And
see, I would be like, I gotta make labels. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's how lazy we are.
Many excuses.
Well, no, I think the key is to like realize that like obviously you can't make a film on your own. Like you can't. Like there's so much involved. Like you said, there's music, there's like costumes, there's characters, there's dialogue, there's like camera, and there's so much stuff. Like you can't be like, I'm gonna do it all. I think it's really, honestly, it's your team, and you have to like give them the responsibility and the ropes and just be like, hey, I have this concept, it's 1950s, it's a beauty shop, like do it. I don't know. And then they come to you and they're like, oh, what if, and they get inspired, and they're like, what if we did this? And then they show you like their part, and then they're excited about it. So, and then they can, they can feel a part of it too, and they are. So you're not like directing, you're not doing everything. You're like you're kind of giving everybody their little like piece. And
Yeah.
coming together and doing like an orchestra.
Yep.
Yeah.
How long would you say it took you guys to put it all together from, or maybe just even shooting? Like, how long did it take you guys to shoot everything?
It took us. We shot in that salon one day, which was a very quick day because it was like we had a lot of actors, and so we did all of the stuff without everybody in the morning, and then we kind of invited everybody to come over like in the afternoon. So we shot that all in like a full like normal day, which is like a 12-hour day. And then the second shoot was at Quantum Arc Studios, and that was all of the monster stuff and the cage stuff, and that was one day. So we shot it all in 2 days.
So that wasn't actually a basement in that place.
No, that's a different location.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Learning so much.
Yeah. No, that was a completely different location. So there was Atomic Style Lounge, there was Quantum Arc, and then we went to Lake Mead. So we had 3 locations overall.
Lake Mead was for like the ending scene, right?
Oh,
okay.
So it's technically 3 days.
Dang, that ending threw me off, man. It left me feeling uneasy. Like I was like, that's not how I wanted it to end.
Yeah.
But it was also like I like it.
that though too.
Because I hate it when it's like a perfect ending. You know what I mean? Like everything goes right. Like that just throws me off.
A lot of all of our stuff is dark, and it's like dark comedy. It's funny, but it's also like sad, and you're like, oh. So it is supposed to be like, to be that way. Yeah.
Bittersweet.
It is bittersweet.
Because I don't want to give it. I don't want to give it those.
Give it away.
No,
because a spoiler.
Somebody might be like, "Oh, I want to watch."
Yeah, no, I'm gonna let people watch it because it's really good.
Let's do it.
If it's out by the time or whenever it's out, you let me know and I'll put it in the description for this video because this episode's gonna come out in a couple of days, and I don't know if it's still gonna be out yet. So we'll wait on that.